Inspector General of Police.
Alkali Usman Baba.
Usman Alkali Baba.
Alkali Baba.
Reforms. Which reforms? Yes, the police reforms under the leadership of IGP Usman Alkali Baba, a distinguished professional par excellence, who holds the mantle of the leadership of the police force in Nigeria with a lot of varied experience, is second to none in fighting the scourge disturbing the psyche of Nigerians. IGP Baba, who went to Ivory Tower to learn severally to equip himself with challenges facing the country, especially on the security, is the epitome of the success in his endeavors. Graciously, Mr. President has extended the tenure of Alkali Baba due to his selfless service to humanity. Many have spoken on the virtues of Mr. President and the Chief Security Officer of the police force.
My name is Prince Ade from Lagos Island. The incumbent Inspector General of Police, Alkali Usman Baba, has been so wonderful. He has done a marvelous job as regards to discipline in the Nigerian police. Since the inception of his tenure of office, it has been a tremendous achievement and unprecedented achievement during his tenure. Therefore, the consideration by Mr. President giving him the extension is a welcome idea. Thank you.
Very, how do I call it, congratulatory effort seeing my own IG in person of IGP being promoted, given another extension to serve Nigerian police force. I will really say I appreciate God for his life, being my boss. I am a beneficiary of what the IG in person of Baba Ali CFR did. I will say I really appreciate him in the aspect of training, mobilizing of his people. He actually took his time and sent somebody like myself, which I'm privileged to attend like 4 different courses. These are international courses. One of the courses I attended is that of the Nigerian Nuclear and Radiological at Sheraton Hotel here in Lagos on several occasions. Outside that, he is the ever IG that has ever come, make preparation for our logistic, make sure they create another enabling training center for us in Nasarawa State, which just of recent, about 2 different sets, those that are trained and those that are not trained, were just graduated there, which we said we appreciate God for his life.
My name is Imam Abdul Latif Babatunde, the Chief Imam of Police Headquarters Annex Obalinde, Kamsalem. I want to briefly talk about the achievement and the achievement of our Haigi. May Almighty Allah be with him. May Almighty Allah continue to enrich him. May Almighty Allah protection continue to be on him. May Almighty Allah guidance continue to be on him. Not only him and all his team, the DIGs, the AIGs, the CPs, and all other officers that are also part of this mission to protect and guide Nigeria to the highest level. Our IG has been so good to us. He has achieved a lot since he mounted this position of police authority. Once to say thank him. He has been the one that has been retraining and training Nigerian police all over and over again. And also, the educational system has been so immense. And also, he has also made sure that promotion of Nigerian police force has been constant, and we are so happy. Not only promotion, we also talk about the welfare of Nigerian police personnel. Just of recent, the arrears of Nigerian police personnel were released, and everybody was happy. We are all happy about all this achievement, because when a police officer is happy, he will put more effort in what? In this discharging his responsibility. We want to say thank you very much, our Haigi Usman Ali Baba. May Almighty Allah be with him. May Almighty Allah guide him. May Almighty Allah continue to be his protector. And also to the President of Nigeria, I want to say thank you to the President, because if the President doesn't allow or doesn't admit or doesn't sign all these materials that are supposed to be meant for Nigerian police, the IG might not be able to achieve its aim. The Police Traffic Commission also want to say thank you to all of them. Our IG, I say kudos. May Almighty Allah continue to be with you.
IGP Alkali Baba is a good person. He's the best. I like him as the IG since he came into Nigerian police force. There is security, is okay. The police, there is integrity. So the policemen and women, they behave themselves. They don't do anything after the answers of 18. So there is regulation of crime, all those bribery and corruption. They are no longer like that in the police, because he cautioned us about those things in the police. And I believe that he will achieve more as an IG.
My name is Inspector Latif Saliu from 4th Secretary INS. I thank God for where I started the job, and I thank God for where I'm still going in the service. We thank President of this nation, Muhammadu Buhari, and we thank our Present Inspector General of Police. And we thank God for the little experience we have about security. We pray to Almighty Allah to move this nation forward. And we pray to Almighty Allah to move this Nigeria police force forward. All the criminals in this country and the bad people, we pray to Almighty Allah to assist Nigeria police to tackle the crime in this country.
Actually, I'm Mr. Aluko by name. Since the assumption of Mr. Inspector General of Police, Usman Alukali Baba, as the Inspector General of Police, he has been doing something wonder. Actually, when in terms of promotion, he gives promotion for those that deserve it, and he gives it when deals. When we are talking of the welfare of a policeman, it's something that he doesn't joke with. And for the fact that what he has been doing since as Inspector General of Police, when I now heard that it was extended as the Inspector General of Police, I was very amazed. And which I want the Mr. President to be encouraging those officers that do something well done in the history of police, so that he will make others emulate what they have been doing.
IGP Alkali Usman Baba, since assuming office 2 years ago, has ensured that the welfare of officers and men are his main priority. And he has ensured this to the extent that police now enjoy better take-home package. And when you talk about logistics, recently he commissioned a set of speedboats for the Marine Department, so that all these marine thieves, all these maritime criminals will be checked. Then when you look at insurance of accoutrement, it has ensured that at all times police are well kitted, and insurance packages for retiring officers, those who died in the line of service, they've not been denied what belongs to them, to the extent now that the families of fallen police officers and men who lost their lives in the line of duty now enjoy unrestricted and timeous payment of their deceased husbands or spouses' benefits.
My name is Inspector Asukwa Dennis, attached to IGP Secretariat, Force Headquarters Annex. As regards the IG extension, it's a welcome idea based on his achievements so far and based on the security apparatus he has put in place to enhance the force.
The present Inspector General of Police has achieved a lot. Among those things he has achieved, I will enumerate some. I know that when he came, since he came, he has been fighting corruption very well. and he has reduced corruption to the barest minimum in the police force. We all know what he has done, and we are happy with him. Also, there is this prompt distribution of kits and accoutrement, the uniforms and others. He tried. He has done a lot there. Also, he had fought for a new salary package for the Nigerian police force, which he succeeded. Also, he is fighting to pull the Nigerian police force out of contribution pension scheme, and we know that every policeman is behind that move. In short, that makes us happy more than any other thing, and he's at the forefront of fighting it. It makes the policemen, all of us, happy with him. We appreciate him. He has done a lot, and we want him to do more. And may God will continue to bless him.
I'm Chief Superintendent of Police, Boyola Mohammed Musa, the Divisional Police Officer, Maraba A Division, Nasarawa State. The achievement of the Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba Alkali, since he assumed duty, are very, very numerous, very unprecedented, very unwavering. They cut across various strata, both from the operational aspect, administrative aspect, and too numerous to mention. This is the first time in my 17 years sojourn in the police force that I have seen an Inspector General of Police that has been so dogged. First of all, in stabilizing the Nigerian police force, which is his constituency. He has unthrown discipline. What we used to have before he came was a situation where policemen were operating in a manner that were not in tandem with the extant laws of the force. Since he came, he made sure that policemen work in line with constituted authority. Those who have got themselves involved in any form of professional infractions were identified, isolated, and dealt with. You have seen it very clearly. He made it very open. The whole world saw how a lot of officers who went and got themselves involved in matters that were prejudicial to discipline were identified, and the whole world saw the way he came very heavily and dealt with these people in line with the law.
My name is Comrade Mose Henshel Chigozie. Yes, the IG, when he was appointed in February 2021, that's IGP Usman Alkali Baba. He came at a point Nigeria needed a new vigor in the police force. All of us know what really happened during the NSAS saga, people's agitation of e-treatment by some police officers. So, as civilians reacted, the morale of many police officers was quite low. But immediately he came on board, he had to work on the psyche of his men. And that we saw the way he posted most vibrant officers in most states. In most of those states, those CPs led many operations. And within a space of period, the police kind of bounced back in their major constitutional role of protection of lives and property. And in my personal observation and interaction with the force, I've also experienced a lot of changes. But I see him as a quintessential police commander who is very approachable, who has a listening ear to several sensitive matters. He talks less, but he's full of action, and he exhibits, neatness in what he do and what he does.
Doggedness, patriotism, sacrifice, and the unity in diversity are his watchword. Maryam Ibrahim Dalibi, thanks for watching.